Well, I don't know how well this is going to work. Hi, Big Mama. That's me. I am working on an altered book for a dear friend, and she wanted it grungy. And I have been asked, how do you do what you do? And so I thought that I would just take a minute and just show you. I took a book. This is Alex Haley's Roots, and I took the outside of it, and I have taken the sandpaper block and grunged up the edge of it, grunged up the outside covers. Then I've gone inside the pages. She says she likes blues and she likes rust. So I'm working on the pages to grunge them. And like on this one, I've made it to where these two pages will be glued together to make a pocket. I have put some gesso in some of the pages because I'm going to do some other techniques. Tore page to add that to make another little shallow pocket. But right now I wanted to show you that I have this metallic luster. I've had this for many years, and what I do is I add the water to it, and I have added my distressed oxide to the edges. I've done the blues, I did the corduroy to it, got it wet and let that dry out in the sun because it's 105 today. Fast and thorough drying of my pages. And so then I went back with rust, and what I have done instead of just using water, I have filled this up really full of water, and some of the gold pigment is up at the top. So when I go through here on the pages, and now I've got the rust on it, and I want to show you what I mean. I've taken and ran my brush on here with this rust color, and you can see the strokes in it and everything. And I want it to just look like it has been weathered out in a box out in the garage. And this was a really good book. I'm sorry, Alex, if you're watching. I watched the movie. I read the book. It is absolutely phenomenal. And it was the perfect size book to take apart and turn into a journal. So that's what I do, is I go through and I hit it with that, and it's going to make all of the pages all gnarly looking. I like the word gnarly because it just really is a good word. So you guys say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Gnarly. Feel good, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So see, like I added up in here. So I'm going to, I just want to take those brush strokes out so that it looks like that this is weathered over time and is not something that Big Mama created. Did the video. Now you're going to be looking at it saying, Big Mama made that. Big Mama made it. But I just wanted you to see that this is, I locked myself away in my little room, and I am working away, doing some grungy on the edge of these pages. And then after I'm done, this is just the foundation. This is only the beginning. Well, actually it wasn't. I had to take a page, rip out a page, take the next page, glue the two together. I did that. Then I take out like 6 pages because I want to make sure that it doesn't turn into too much of a gator. It's going to be a gator, but I want it to be more like Wally Gator from the swamp instead of something from a movie like, you know, well, them scary ones the Big Mama don't watch, so that's why she can't come up with no names of them movies. But I know that you are out there, you dear sweet girls that are watching this video, and you're like, you got the name of the gator. And you probably have all the people that got ate up by the gator. I just got through watching, as a matter of fact, a movie with The Rock, and there was a big gator in it. And I hope this journal doesn't turn out like that gator. Gonna be a lot of writing in here, there is. But can you see this coming at you? Scared you. All right, well, that will be Gator 2. That will be the sequel to this. It just looked like something you found. And people are wanting to throw it in the trash, and you're going, no, that's beautiful. I'll bid on it. No, you can have it in the box it came in. And then I'll go to the live sale, and I'll bid against you on trying to get it, because it looks so marvelous, weathered with time. I don't know that I'm making any sense now. Got too much glitter on the brain. So this is what I do. This is going to go and sit out in the sun again and let it cure while I make the embellishments and pockets and things like that that are going to go on these pages. And when this ends up in the hands of the most fabulous woman I know, well, no, it's not me. I'm not the most fabulous woman I know. I may have to try and figure that one out. How do you edit out? I have met some amazing women in this crafting community. Met some amazing guys too. Mike, you know who you are. And I tell you, Mike, he is a man who lives in London and manipulates metal and makes some incredible things. And then there is Dan, the wandering monk. And he goes on all of these trail hikes, places that I cannot ever even imagine. I barely hike it to my mailbox, which is 10 feet out the front door. But Mike, he makes metal. And Dan is a retired colonel from the military. And he makes these videos of all over the place. And if you want to see the area I live in, you go check out the Wandering Monk, because he was practically in my backyard at the Verdigris Valley, and he did some amazing videos on his hike. People say, Big Mama, make a tutorial. This is my tutorial. This is what I do. I am a slow worker. Every page is layers and layers of love, and I've got lace that I'm going to add to this. Let me show you. I got my container here and all the pages that I pulled. And look at some of this lace. I went to the flea market and got some of these antique doilies that's going to go in here. Look at that lace. That's just, whew. I tell you what, it's incredible. All of these things that are going to go in here. And then I went to some of those little sales that are pop-up sales and got some more lace, because you can never have enough lace. And the edges of the pockets and the ephemera is all going to be loaded. And that's what we do. We take this book that literally looked like no one had read it, and now it's going to be a journal that's going to have some beautiful stories, I hope, written in it, that are legacy stories from love for loved ones. And I'm only the one who put the foundation under it. But those stories that this beautiful woman is going to have for her loved ones Those stories are the ones that are just going to be so beautiful inside here. And I am thrilled to have the foundation laid for those stories to be able to be put in. And she wanted to have a little treasure box in here too. So I'm starting to get a little bit too gold. I think I'm using up way too much water while I'm talking. But in the back here is one of those hidden boxes that will be hidden inside the back here. So that needs to be beat up and grunged up even more. It doesn't take the glue because I have to glue it really good. So I'm going to have to gesso this and then add the ink to it a little bit more to make it look as gnarly as the rest of it. I said gnarly again. Ready? Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Gnarly. See, it's a good word. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.